Greetings fam, if you're after a well-rounded everyday laptop that balances performance, storage, and value, this Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3i 15.6 is one that kept popping up in my research. I've spent hours digging into specs, expert breakdowns, and real user impressions from across the internet so you get a clear, honest review before you buy. If you're already curious, go ahead and click the link in bio to check the best price while we break it all down. Let's start with performance. This IdeaPad comes with an Intel 4-core processor, which isn't a high-end chip, but it's solid for everyday tasks like web browsing, streaming, Zoom calls, schoolwork, office apps, and light multitasking. Combined with Microsoft 365 included, you get Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook right away, which many users find saves time and money compared to buying a separate Office license. One thing that stands out with this model is the massive 1.2 terabytes effective storage setup. Instead of a single large drive, you get a 128 gigabytes SSD for fast system responsiveness, 128 gigabytes external storage, often USB connected, and 1 terabyte of cloud storage. So you get speed, space, and flexibility for files without immediately needing to upgrade. That's especially handy if you jump between local apps and cloud-based work. The 15.6 Full HD display is a comfortable screen size for productivity, entertainment, and multitasking. With crisp visuals and good viewing angles, it's great for streaming shows, editing documents, or splitting windows between apps. Most reviewers note that screens in this class are bright and clear enough for everyday use without glare or washed-out colors in typical indoor lighting. Build quality on the IdeaPad line is usually dependable, and this model is no exception. It even meets military-grade durability standards, MIL STD testing, meant to ensure it can withstand bumps, knocks, temperature changes, and everyday use better than basic budget laptops. That's worth noting if you move around frequently or aren't gentle with your gear. Battery life is another highlight you'll read about in user feedback. The efficiency-focused hardware combined with Lenovo's power management usually delivers a full day of normal use on a single charge. That's exactly what students or remote workers care about when they're on the go and don't want to be tethered to an outlet constantly. Another modern feature worth mentioning is cloud-optimized workflows with Windows 11 and OneDrive integration. This setup makes it easier to keep files synced across devices and accessible from anywhere. Multiple productivity reviewers and users point out that having cloud storage paired with local fast storage strikes a nice balance for everyday needs. Now let's be honest about limitations. While the Intel 4-core CPU is good for everyday use, it's not designed for heavy creative workloads like video editing, large photo projects, or 3D modeling. Those tasks will run, but more slowly than on higher-end CPUs. Gaming performance is also limited to very light titles unless you plug in a dedicated graphics solution. Another real point, external 128GB storage means one more device to manage and keep track of, and cloud storage relies on internet access. So if you're in areas with spotty Wi-Fi, local access could feel slower. Some users also mention that integrated graphics and battery life are great for everyday use, but won't replace more powerful laptops for professional creative workflows. After researching this Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3i thoroughly across specs, expert insights, and user impressions, I'd say it's worth buying if you want a dependable, spacious, and budget-friendly laptop for study, work, streaming, and everyday multitasking. It ticks many boxes without a premium price tag. Click the link below for the best price.